Hi, I'm your host, Cookie, and this game will be broadcast in 112 languages. You'll just be seeing the English version, though. Only 2 of you, huh? I haven't seen this many people since my homeschool graduation. Let's do this. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for fooling your opponent with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Select a category. It's not hard. You know what? We'll just stick with this one. Okay, here's your first question. You are experiencing the Mariko Aoki phenomenon when you have the urge to poop while blank. Now use your device to type a lie that might fool your opponent into believing it. If you get stuck, for half the points you can use the help button and get a suggestion. Do it now! Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, there are your choices. Find the truth and enter it on your device by touching the answer you want. Okay, what did everyone pick? And look what we have here. And you're experiencing the young Cookie Masterson phenomenon when you actually do it in the reference section. And look at what we have left. One single, lonely, pitiful lie. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. In 1518, hundreds of people in Strasbourg became afflicted with a bizarre condition that rendered them unable to stop blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. All right, where's the truth? Okay, let's take a look. And nobody picked the other lies up there. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. In 2009, a Russian man shocked the medical world when it was discovered he had a 5-centimeter long blank growing in his lung. Type in your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Let's see what everybody selected. Luckily, he wasn't a smoker, or he might have caused a tiny forest fire. And we're done. Now it's round 2, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. In 1988, George H.W. Bush celebrated Halloween by dressing up as blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, which one's the truth? Alright, let's see what everybody picked. Well, don't you feel foolish? And we're done. All right, pick a category. Well, we ain't waiting forever. Okay, here's the question. In autumn 2013, a company that owns parking lots in England temporarily allowed drivers to pay for parking not with money, but with blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. All right, who picked what? Well, you guys blew it. And that means this lie didn't get picked. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. In 2013, the Romanian government, facing financial hardships, started taxing a group of people they had never taxed before. They started taxing blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of it. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. All right, let's see what everybody picked. And look what we have here. Luckily for the witches, they could claim cats as dependents. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. Welcome to the final fibbage. This is your final question, and it's worth triple. It's anybody's game. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Brand name of the criminal dolls for children with names like Dickie the Dealer and Bonnie Ann Bribe. Type in your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. All right, where's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? And that means... Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and this ain't my first rodeo. I go to that next week. Whee! 3 players, it's anybody's game. Let's do this. This is round 1. You'll get 500 points for everyone you fool, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Select a category. Okay, here's your first question. Cambridge University economist Ha-Joon Chang holds an unpopular opinion. He insists that the blank changed the world more than the internet. Enter your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, which one's the truth? Okay, let's take a look. Well, don't you feel foolish? And nobody fell for this one. pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Callum Wright, while a student at UC Berkeley, started an organization named Students Against Blank in Trees. Type in your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. Let's see what everybody selected. And look what we have here. Put hippies where they belong, lecturing in front of our college students. And look at what we have left, one single, lonely, pitiful lie. Time to pick a category. No, that's okay, I've got it. Okay, here's the question. The Snickers candy bar was named after its creators blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Pick something. Okay, what did everyone pick? And that means this lie didn't get picked. This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. Exciting! Select a category. Okay, here's the question. The mountain logo on a package of Toblerone chocolate contains a hidden image of a blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. All right, where's the truth? All right, let's see what everybody picked. And the rest of the board goes unselected. Alright, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. A man in Florida was arrested for calling 911 to complain that he wasn't allowed to bring his blank into a strip club. Enter your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, who picked what? And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. Country singer Trace Atkins went into rehab after fighting a blank while on a Jamaican cruise. Type in your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. Okay, let's take a look. The police interview went like this. What did the assailant look like? Me! Exactly like me! And we're done. It's time for the final fibbage. Just one final question, and it's worth triple. Good luck. Here's your final fibbage question. Name of the Rhode Island School of Design's penis-shaped hockey mascot. Enter your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, what did everyone pick? Of course, the costume shrinks significantly when he's out on the ice. And that means some of these didn't get picked. Hey, I'm your host, Cookie, and spoiler alert, this game is going to be amazing. I see there are 3 of you today. I hope this is a really weird double date. Let's do this. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Time to pick a category. Well, we ain't waiting forever. Okay, here's your first question. A Brazilian environmental group launched a campaign in 2009 to save the rainforest by urging people to pee in blank. Type in your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. They believe saving the Earth should be a #1 priority. And the rest of the board goes unselected. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. Psycho was the first American movie to show a blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry, hit the lie for me button. Okay, here are your choices. All right, who picked what? And that means... All right, pick a category. It's not hard. You know what, we'll just stick with this one. Okay, here's the question. During the 1990s, teachers in North Korea were, oddly enough, required to know how to blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of any. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, let's see what everybody picked. Even in the classroom, North Koreans are pro-torture. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. Now it's round 2, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. Actor Eddie Murphy released a dance song in 1982 titled Boogie in Blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Alright, where's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? And we're done. Time to pick a category. Well, we ain't waiting forever. Okay, here's the question. According to a 2010 study, one child in the U.S. was injured every 46 minutes by a blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. Let's see what everybody selected. And look at what we have left. One single, lonely, pitiful lie. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. According to a University of Genus study, the people who have the most memorable faces are blank people. Enter your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me! Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Pick something! Okay, let's take a look. And nobody picked the other lies up there. This is the final fibbage. One question left for all the marbles, and everything is worth triple. Good luck. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Wilma Flintstone's maiden name. Type in your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Alright, where's the truth? Alright, who picked what? Well, you guys blew it. Yeah, she was only 30,000 years away from being progressive enough to hyphenate her name to Wilma Slaghoople Flintstone. And that means this lie didn't get picked.
Howdy, and welcome to Lie Swatter, the massive true or false trivia game. We can accommodate a huge number of players in a game. More players than you can probably get to play right now. And yes, that is a challenge. Alright then, before we get started, don't forget, new players can go to this website and enter this room code to join the game at any time. Let's go! You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from the following fact categories. Billboard sued Cracked magazine after they referred to it as Billboard. Use your device to pick whether you think the fact is true or a lie. Hasselhoff's ex-wife married an actor named Michael Knight. Bananas ripen faster in noisy areas. Mel Brooks owns a castle in Liechtenstein. Bill Murray broke Robert De Niro's nose. Most common name on a fake U.S. driver's license? Frank Templeton. New Zealand's national football team is called the All Whites. And here's where everyone stands at the end of round 1. Here are your next 7 fact categories. There is a genus of bisexual ferns named after Lady Gaga. Jean shorts outsell regular jeans every year. Lisa Simpson's saxophone music was recorded by John Coltrane. stomachs are not used for human transplant because they can't digest pork. Carnegie Mellon University offers a bagpipe scholarship. Larry David wrote fun facts for Snapple Tea. NASA considers the movie Jurassic Park scientifically plausible. Here are your scores. For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is sea names. Here are some facts about names that start with C. Look out for the lies. The name Claudia means lame or disabled. The name Carl means fat or heavy. The name Chad means weird pants. The name Kathy means ack. The name Calvin means bald. The name Cameron means crooked nose. The name Chelsea means difficult life. Let's see the final scores.
We're set.
This is You Don't Know Jack 2015. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. And hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious. Okay, just kidding. There will be farts and stuff. Remember, it's not fair for two of you to gang up on the other player. Or at least, don't be obvious about it. You all take care of those screws now. If you think an opponent doesn't know the answer, hit your screw button, and you'll force them to answer immediately. If they miss it, you win big. And our wrong answer of the game is sponsored by
The San Francisco Otter Choir. Free concerts every Wednesday, except for mating season.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash. Okay, let's hit it.
Get ready, time for question one.
To get started, Bootyful. Let's analyze one of Kim Kardashian's body parts. About what percentage of Kim Kardashian's brain is just made up of water? 10%, 40%, 80%, or 100%? Time's almost up. Players 1, 2, and 3. Kim Kardashian's brain, and everybody else's brain for that matter, is made up of about 80% water. But that other 20% is just so round and firm, I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Tell you so.
It's time for His Acting is Alright. So, you know how they called Matthew McConaughey's resurgence as an actor his McConaissance? Well, if Matthew McConaughey is currently experiencing a McConaissance, then what period of his life just ended? The McCona Dark Ages, the McCona Industrial Age, the McCona Middle Ages, or the McCona Enlightenment Age? Player 1, watch the time. Players 2 and 3. The Renaissance first occurred in Italy in the late 14th century, immediately following the Middle Ages. So the McConaissance would follow the McCona Middle Ages. Which is funny because most Renaissance sculptures also need to put on a damn shirt.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
This one's called Brought to You by the Letter Unibrow.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
And if you get this one right, I'll rustle up some extra moolah for you. Arrange these Sesame Street characters in order of fewest to most eyebrows. Bert, Ernie, the Count. Ernie, Bert, the Count. Bert, Ernie, the Count. The Count, Bert, Ernie, or Ernie, the Count, Bert. Not much time left. Player 1. Player 3. Check, please. Player 2. Ernie has no eyebrows at all, Bert has one long single eyebrow, and the Count has two eyebrows! That just earned you an extra $1,000. And yet, none of them have ever blinked. Up next, Duck, Duck, Swan. Say the cast of Duck Dynasty attends a performance of Swan Lake and thinks there are real waterfowl on stage. In their confusion, which character would they most likely shoot? Siegfried, Benno, Von Rothbart, or Odette? Player 2, who's gonna get that screw? Goodness, Player 1, you're screwed. You got 5 seconds to give me an answer. Any last words? Too late. Well played, Screw Player 2. Why not grab a few more bucks while you're at it? Player 2. Here's what a right answer looks like. Odette is a princess who has been turned into a swan, so the Duck Dynasty crew would probably fill her full of lead. Especially if they find out she once fooled around with a lady swan in college.
5 fingers!
Coming up, the man in the backwards yellow hat, and it's a dis or dat. Player 1. You could use more cash. Yeah, why don't you take a crack at this one? I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one you tell me if it's an alleged antic by pop star Justin Bieber, or an antic by the classic children's book character Curious George. If it's Justin Bieber, press the square button. If it's Curious George, press the circle button. The rest of you ought to pay attention. Try to pick an answer before Player 1. If Player 1 gets it wrong, I'll split that cash among everyone else who got it right. We good? Here we go. Peed in a mop bucket. Broke his leg falling from a fire escape. Ew, baby, 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 ew! I think we can all agree that it's time for that little bastard to get deported. And then it's your turn, Bieber. That'll wrap up round 1. And it looks like Player 2 has the lead with a comfortable cushion. Don't forget, all the questions in round 2 are worth double. And remember, big cash prizes can be yours if you find the wrong answer of the game. Let's keep going. Let's try Dumber and Dumberer 2. So there's Dumb and Dumber, and then there was Dumb and Dumberer, and then Dumb and Dumber 2. Makes perfect sense. Now, going back a few decades, there was The Odd Couple and The Odd Couple 2. So, if another remake of The Odd Couple used the superlative adjective, it would be called The Blank Couple. Odd, odder, oddest, or odderest. Watch the time! Players 1, 2, and 3. Odd is the adjective, odder is the comparative adjective, and oddest is the superlative adjective. But of course, everyone who made the original Odd Couple movies is dead, which means it's the perfect time for Rob Schneider to swoop in and revitalize the franchise.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Try this on for size. Let it go, let it go, let it go. At which temperature would Olaf from the movie Frozen melt and die? 30 degrees Kelvin, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius, or 30 degrees Rankine? He's a snowman. Player 3, the clock's running. Player 3? What? No. Players 1 and 2? You may not know how temperatures work. Were you thinking of this one? 30 degrees is below freezing in Fahrenheit and insanely below freezing in Kelvin and Rankine. But it's pretty balmy in Celsius, about the equivalent of 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And I know, blah, 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 he can magically be saved, but I'm talking about what would happen in the real world to a talking snowman.
Follow me down to the
May I introduce Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein,
Yeah.
or Uranus.
First spotted in 1879. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Player 2. Albert Einstein was first spotted in 1879, the year he was born. Probably by a midwife or something, over a century after Uranus was discovered and even longer after kangaroos and peanuts. I've heard baby Einstein cried a lot because he left behind some important equations on the uterine wall. Player 1. Get out of here! Seriously, get out of here. Player 3. That answer has a hole in it. Here's one I like to call Wine or Lose. If the Washington Redskins rebranded themselves with a non-offensive red-skinned mascot, what could they be called? The Washington Chardonnays, the Washington Malbecs, the Washington Pinot Blancs, or the Washington Rieslings? Watch your time! Player 2. Chardonnays, Pinot Blancs, and Rieslings are all white-skinned grapes, but the Malbec grape is red. Although to a connoisseur like myself, Malbec is very offensive. Oh yes, I do say that was quite a burn. Take a stab at I Wanna Lick and Roll All Night. If Kiss singer Gene Simmons' tongue grew to the average length of an adult giraffe's, how deep into a woman's mouth could he stick it when he kissed her? About 5 inches deep, about 10 inches deep, about 20 inches deep, or about 30 inches deep? Player 1. Excuse me. Player 2. Player 3. An adult giraffe's tongue is on average about 18 to 20 inches long. So that's about how deep into a woman's mouth a giraffe-tongued Gene Simmons could stick it. And if Gene Simmons' neck grew to the length of an adult giraffe's, he may not even need women anymore. Welcome to the attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press the X button. Ah, I see you don't need me for anything. It's all yours. Your house is made of what? What materials are their houses made from? Good luck. 2 is our winner! Player 2, very nice win. Now quickly, turn off the game, and whatever you do not accept a rematch, or players 1 and 3 are going to discover this is a total fluke. How do I know it was a fluke? Because...
You don't know Jack!
I am Cookie Masterson, and I shaved my nipples for this, so let's hurry before it grows back. Like, we need to get moving now. Thanks for coming, you three. Wouldn't be a party without you. Handle those screws carefully. If you think another player is clueless, screw them and make them answer immediately. If they miss it, you win extra cash. And our wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
Flavored eye drops. Why let your mouth have all the fun? Flavored eye drops.
Sniff out our sponsor's wrong answer of the game and you'll end up with a great prize and serious cash. Okay, let's begin.
Get ready, time for question 1.
Okay, to get things started, Eat, Pray, Die. Which of these Julia Roberts characters would Jack the Ripper have been most likely to savagely murder? Erin Brockovich, Vivian Ward, Tess Ocean, or Liz Gilbert? Player 2, watch the Players 1 and 2. Oh, the humanity! Player 3. Vivian Ward is the name of the prostitute Julia Roberts plays in Pretty Woman, and almost all of serial killer Jack the Ripper's alleged victims were female prostitutes, so he'd probably have just loved to murder her. I can see it now. He'd open the box with his knife in it, she'd reach in and he'd playfully shut it, snapping her fingers. She'd laugh, he'd laugh, then he'd kill her.
Oh, mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
Here's a good one. If I only had a brain trust. Suppose the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz faced off against the Wicked Witch of the West in a public debate. If he wanted to use a straw man argument against her, what might he do? Attack the Wicked Witch's character rather than the issues? Misrepresent the Wicked Witch's position on the issues? Prove the Wicked Witch wrong using statistical data? Or interrupt the Wicked Witch before she finishes her points? Watch the clock. Player 2? No, but it does seem like just the kind of thing the Scarecrow would do. That guy was an ass. Oh, you're gonna kick yourself. A straw man argument purposefully misrepresents an opponent's position in order to strike it down. Here's how I would debate the Wicked Witch. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the two candidates you see here tonight is a Wicked Witch. Thank you, I yield the rest of my time.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
And now, getting naughty. And this dis or dat leg's being tied up. Player 2? Go ahead and take this dis or dat. See if you can increase your cash a bit. I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one you tell me if it's the name of a necktie knot, or the name of a sex position recommended by Women's Health magazine. If it's a necktie knot, press the square button. If it's a sex position, press the circle button. The rest of you should still keep your eyes open. Make your selections before Player 2, because if Player 2 gets it wrong, everyone who got it right will split the winnings. Cool, let's do it. The Half Windsor. The Valedictorian. The Prince Albert. The Trinity. The Caboose. The Chairman. The Four in Hand. You're way out of position. My usual sex position is also the way I usually tie a tie, alone in front of a mirror. Open wide for Shop Till Everyone Drops. Say at Christmas time, every single item at your local mall sells out. According to a popular grim fairy tale, which of these stores has the best chance to be magically stocked overnight by hardworking elves? Foot Locker, Radio Shack, Victoria's Secret, or Lens Crafters? Time is short. Player 3. In the grim fairy tale, The Elves and the Cobbler, a poor shoemaker is given some much-needed help by elves who appear in the middle of the night. And while the shoemaker made a nice profit, the elves were trampled to death on Black Friday. Players 1 and 2, I think your vision's blurred. But clear your eyes tastefully with these flavored eye drops. All those in flavor, say aye. This wrong answer of the game got you $4,000. Nice job. Why not try Okia Dokia? If you're driving between company headquarters, which trip should be the shortest? IKEA to Kia, Kia to Nokia, Nokia to IKEA, or IKEA, Nokia, and Kia headquarters are exactly the same distance apart. Time's a-wasting. Player 1. Whoa. Player 3. Nokia is based in Finland, and IKEA is based right next door in Sweden. Kia is based in South Korea. Whether it's phones, furniture, or cars, if it's got Kia in the name, you know it's gonna be cheap. I mean inexpensive. Inexpensive! We've finished round 1, and player 2 is out in front. Think that might change soon? Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. And don't forget about your screws. We don't want them getting rusty. And on its way, muscle milk was a bad choice. Say the news team from the Anchorman films decides to run a relay race against a rival news team. If Ron Burgundy is his team's anchor, when will he run? Before Brick, Brian, and Champ? After Brick and Brian, but before Champ? Before Brian and Champ, but after Brick? Or after Brick, Brian, and Champ? Hello? Wow, I can feel your collective brain power pulsating in the room. It's underwhelming. Here's what a right answer looks like. In a relay race, the anchor, usually the fastest runner, goes last. And they would probably promote the race so incessantly that by the time it actually took place, you wouldn't be that interested in seeing it anymore.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Here's one for you. Guess who's Dak? Dak again. You know, I'm not an optimist, but I have to say, I feel like things have been going pretty well with the game so far.
Son, Daddy forgot about me.
Oh no, my old ventriloquist puppet, Billy O'Brien.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me.
Billy, the whole creative team here decided to not include you in this game because you're too much of a troublemaker.
Troublemaker? Me? No, I just got back from traveling the world, studying all the profound teachings of titular world spiritual leaders. For instance, which titular religious group was founded by someone with the last name of Smith? Protestants, Episcopalians, Trustitarians, or Nornuns?
Watch your clock. Player 3. The Mormon religion was founded in the 1800s by Joseph Smith.
In America.
So, which was your favorite religion you studied?
Well, I particularly like the ones that treats about reincarnation. Someday, I hope to come back as a beautiful coffee table.
Follow me down to the sea.
Coming up next, Orcas 11. Say I wanted to go around freeing the killer whales from every SeaWorld location in the world. How many separate rescue missions would I need to go on? 3 rescue missions, 4 rescue missions, 5 rescue missions, or 6 rescue missions? Player 1. Uh-oh. Players 2 and 3. Did you pick this on purpose? I so wanted you to pick this one. There are 3 SeaWorlds, one in San Diego, one in San Antonio, and one in Orlando. So you would need to go on 3 separate rescue missions. Well, that sounds like a lot of traveling. Maybe I'll just pay that kid from Free Willy to do it. Something tells me he could use the cash. Say hello to Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
The name of Jeff Dunham's purple-skinned puppet. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus. Player 3, not much time left. Player 1. Player 2. That answer has a hole in it. Player 3. His name is Peanut. I have to admit, people who talk through ventriloquist puppets kinda creep me out.
That you talk through me.
Quiet, Billy. Stop trying to get me to kill people.
Whoa, now you're creeping me out, man.
Bucker up for the midnight run to the bathroom. According to Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, how would Paul Revere secretly signal to you that he has to pee in the sea? I have to do a number 1 in a 1. I have to do a number 1 in a 2. I have to do a number 1 in a 3. Or, I have to do a number 2 in a 1. Time's running out. Player 3. Player 2. Watch how easy this is. According to Henry Wadsworth Longfellow's poem, Paul Revere's Ride, Paul's signal for the British was 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. And as we all know, a number 1 is a P. And Americans would have known about the British sooner if he hadn't stopped for a number 4. You don't even want to know what that is. Step right up to the gym. Oh, I'll just shut my mouth then. Here's your clue. This plus this equals that. What new thing do these combine to make? Good luck. 2 has it! Player 2, you've made me look at victory in a whole new light. It's sort of a murky and bleak light, but I can just make out these words.
You don't know Jack!
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and whenever I see an attractive woman, I make this sound. I thought I told you three to wear something revealing! I'm joking, of course. There's your hardware. You can force another player to answer immediately by hitting your screw button. If they miss it, you win extra bonus dollars. And you're wrong.